Yo, what's good, Hot Peppers? For Season 2, a lot of you guys have been asking for my settings, and it's been a while. I didn't really change much besides just literally 2 things. So let's just go over them just so that way you guys feel comfortable with your current settings. So feel free to match it and test it out for yourself. However, before we begin, I do want to go over one thing. I just got a new controller recently. This is my Zephy custom-made controller. I'll zoom in a little bit here, but this custom controller is made by Singe Gaming, and it has TMR sticks. My right one is raised just ever so slightly. I have adjustable heights, so I can pretty much take off the thumbstick here and change it out for another one. Same thing can be applied for the left one. I have digital tap bumpers and triggers, 4 buttons on the back, and then I also have Zephy on the back of it. Pretty cool. And then military grip, tell me with my sweat on my palms. The rumbles are out. If you guys want to go cop one yourself, link will be down below in the description. Code Zephy at checkout. Let's get into the settings. Oh, and also this one is my old one, which you guys saw in one of the previous videos quite a bit ago. I'm level 803. We're Season 2, just a few days after the release. We're going to go over controller settings right off jump. I do play on keyboard and mouse, so I'll show you guys that in a short bit here. Button layout, tactical flip, stick layout, default 2.8 cents for both vertical and horizontal. I have simplified, lower motor, bumper ping, all on off. I use my bumpers, so I swap my L1 and L2s. Vibration is off, trigger effect off, dead zone inputs. Left stick, neutral, you need to have this at 0. This will activate the most amount of aim assist for your controller. I don't care if you have stick drift, put up with it because I promise it'll be worth it. Left stick max, I think you should keep it between 40 to 70, just so that way you can full sprint as fast as possible. Right stick min, you can keep this 0 or 1 if you have TMR sticks. But essentially for any like regular controllers, I think 0 to like 7 is probably best. Right stick's max, you should be at 99, left trigger, right trigger, both on 0. Going over to aiming, sensitivity multiplier, I didn't mess with this. This is all on 1. Look inversion on foot, standard, didn't mess with this either. Aiming advanced settings, gradual, aim assist, linear, custom sensitivity per zoom. I have my low zoom on 0.8 so that when I red gun, it's easier to control. Especially when I pick up a gun when I'm like sniping and whatnot. Target aim assist, motion sensor, did not mess with that. Now on movement, we got sprint assist on with sprint assist sideways and backwards on, with sprint assist delay on 0. Mantle assist off. Everything else on here is off as well. And the last one, I guess, is just tight. Sure. Crouch assist off. Corner slice off. Wall jump off. Combat roll off. Slide dive behavior hybrid. You can keep this on slide only if you want to just not accidentally dive on accident. And for the rest, on. Always manual press. Tap to slide. Third person and then move in advanced settings. Toggle off. Single tap sprint. Free. Sprinting door bash on. And then going to vehicle behaviors, I don't think I messed with this. I don't remember if I did, but driver control, aim-based control, short delay, free look, melee finishing, move / body shield. I hope you guys are following along and also changing your settings as I'm doing this to make your life easier. So I'm just reading it off to you so that way you don't have to pause the video. All right. So ADS behavior, hold. ADS plus melee, hold melee. Prioritize finishing move, apply all at once, hold, press, then onto combat advanced settings, hold, ping, melee. This one right here is one of my favorites. Change zoom to activation. This will help you not change your zoom as you're scoped in when you're trying to sprint or when you're trying to hold your breath. I see a lot of people have that issue. So again, melee, very clutch. Weapon mount exit, instant, tap to reload, on, off, gimbal behavior, independent, off, on, off. Scoreboard, map, stats, behavior. I use toggle. Overlay advanced settings, directional buttons, moderate default. I don't think I messed with that. Now that's all for controller. Moving on to keyboard and mouse. Aiming input device is only going to be set on controller because that's what I main. But mouse sensitivity is going to be on 7. I didn't mess with anything else here, but 1, 0.8, 1. Look inversion on foot, didn't mess with that. Have it on standard, off. Mouse advanced settings, gradual, relative, precision. Custom sensitivity per zoom, I copied the same thing from my controller. Just how my brain works, 0.8. The rest is 1. Gradual relative precision, 1.3. Mouse calibration, didn't mess with that. And then use system mouse cursor off. I kept pretty much everything on default besides I use my prone / dive on caps. Crouch slide control. If I go down here, move in advanced settings, I use control to cut my parachute. And then seats for last time give up. I don't think I ever mess with that. That's strange that that's there. And then everything else is default. And then melee finishing move, I have it on Z. I have map on M. I don't have anything else for that. Overlay advanced keybind settings. Yeah, I really just didn't mess with much. I just honestly just kept my push to talk on V, caps lock dive, control to crouch. Simple as that. Movement, I kept the same thing as I did with controller. So on, off, 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 toggle, 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 on, manual, on, press, tap to slide, third person, movement and advanced settings here. Walk behavior, hold, slow, independent, single tap sprint, free, on, off, sprint / tactical sprint focus, and then 1 and 1. Vehicle behaviors, pretty much kept it the same. Driver control, aim-based control, always enabled, off behind vehicle, melee / finishing move / body shield. Quite a lot to read, guys. ADS sight behavior, hold melee, prioritize finishing move, weapon mount, toggle, combat advanced settings, melee, short delay, press, tap to reload, hold, on, apply, hold, all at once, press, independent, on, off. I don't know how you guys are still sticking through, but my God, it would be pretty annoying to hear me right now. All right, hold. Go over here to overlay behaviors, off, on, moderate, double tap, hold, default. That's for my KBAM stuff. Now, the graphics, this is really important, especially if you're playing on iron sight with the sniper or just no iron sight, or maybe you're red gunning. I rock a 4070 Ti Super 1080p monitor with 240 hertz, aspect ratio automatic, gamma brightness, I have it at 50, keep it on default, reflex low latency, I keep this on, custom off, unlimited. If you want to cap it at 300, you can, doesn't really matter. Reduce menu render resolution, optimal, off, 0, that's very important for focus mode, and then off. Quality, over here, I have NVIDIA DLSS, Ultra Performance, I have it at 75 sharpness, and Transformer for NVIDIA DLSS model. If you have a very terrible graphics card and you want to sacrifice some input delay, you could mess around and turn on the DLSS frame generation. Definitely don't recommend it, but I have those two on off 70, high, because these two, I've heard some couple complaints about how bad my camo looks, so I will sacrifice 1020 frames, not that big of a deal. Off, low, very low, off, low, minimal. Show more, 32 and off. Low, very low for the shadow quality. Probably up to like low, it's not that big of a deal. Off, low, very low, off. I feel like a robot, my God. All right, so field of view, this 103 is the best one for aim assist. You can keep it between 100 to 105. I think those are the best ranges for FOV. ADS field of view affected. If you want to use iron sights with a sniper or just iron sights in general, you could do independent if you like, whichever you prefer. Weapon field of view, wide, 90, wide, off, 50%, third person ADS, and off. Now, going over to audio, this one's going to be different for every setup, especially since I have a dual PC gaming setup. I have my master volume at 60. I think I should be having it at 40. I don't know. But I have my speakers, game sound device separated because I like to have my recording on OBS where I have my microphone, my game, and my game chat in 3 different audio tracks. Enhanced headphone mode. I had this on. I don't think I mess with this. I might for ranked play when I do play it. Who knows? Treyarch mix, off. And then reduce tinnitus sound, on. That's very important. Hit marker preset, default. Voice chat, 100% on volume. Voice chat on. Proximity chat should be on. I just accidentally hit the hotkey to turn it off sometimes. Body shield chat, on. That one's the fun one. Game chat voice, all lobby, communication preset off, microphone level 25. I don't recommend messing with the microphone level. I'd recommend messing with it in your Windows settings. But then again, if you don't want to overcomplicate it and you want to raise the microphone volume, then that's fine. Again, all personal preference. Push to talk and I have it on V, and then scroll down, Microsoft, microphone input device on my microphone. Interface, menu prompts, controller. This one's very important. I would recommend to have this on the input that you would like to play with most of the time. So tutorials, off. Telemetry, hit the show more button. And I like to have my S counter and my server latency so I know how many frames I'm getting and also what server I'm on. Everything else, I just don't care about. And I really just don't need to know. Default on. It's cool to know what's going on in my game, alert icons, whatever. Visual support preset, off. Subtitles, default. I have everything off except for my co-op and endgame, basically for campaign. And then for the subtitles, I have it on default, 0. If you want a bigger kill feed, you do menu text size and you put this on larger. Your text chat size, default, show more. I didn't mess with this, but 20 and short. Color customization, scroll all the way down. Make sure that you have color filter target on both and up the world color intensity and interface color intensity, both to 100. Go over to gameplay HUD, multiplayer preset. I have it on standard. I don't like messing with my HUDs at all. Not a fan of it. HUD widget visibility, I just turn off my compass, but everything else stays on in that widget. HUD info visibility, I have pretty much everything on to default. So full name, everything else on. HUD bounds, I have it all the way in. So if you're a sniper and you like to go for clips and try to have those editors edit your clips at the pure best, have the HUD tiny. And it's also easier for you to be able to see the mini map from your center dot screen. Vehicle HUD prompts. Fade after 10 seconds. Kill for duration. Have it on default. Don't want to mess with that. Radar off. Minimap rotation on. Compass off. Crosshair lines off. I don't like the crosshairs in this game. It's very weird. Crosshair dot. Make sure you have this on static. Crosshair opacity 100. Crosshair color white. Hit marker visuals on, off, off. And then advanced motion control. I didn't mess with this at all. So that's pretty much it for all the settings in this game. If you guys want me to cover anything else on Black Ops 7 for Season 2 or let alone just anything in general, let me know down below in the comments. And while you're there, drop a like on this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and enjoy this nuke. Because it's pretty cool. It's pretty crazy. We have too many of them, man. We got like 25 of these. Trying to get rid of them all.
Guys, I think Turtles like wants to be my papa. I think. One guy up top. I'm gonna go kill him. Where'd he go? Oh, now there's 3. Oh. You only
Thank God that got backed out.
You only need 3.
I can ligma.
Hello.
What do you want, bro? I can tell.
Nah. Go. Go. Wait, this B objective is crazy.
That's 500, baby. That's 500 quad feeds. Let's go.
That
I don't
actually?
think I count as squad feed metal. If it's like faded at all, it doesn't give you it.
But if I ever,
Are they gonna? They gotta connect one more person.
I just missed like a triple head.
What was that?
I don't know, man. I'm going monkey mode. The fuck? What wasn't that?
They're all in the garage.
I'm on a run on
Person
this.
connected. Dude.
Go, someone go, someone go, someone go, someone go.
Brandon, he's there on the right.
I'm surprised I lived that, not gonna lie. Holy f. Top of the building. Peak top, Roy.
We're losing Charlie.
Got him.
Thank you, Papa.
One on the car? I think he just spawned there.
I'm on a brutal. Yeah, UAV, if you can, pop it.
One around the left side. I have one now.
Sorry. They're guy in garage. He's coming back out.
That's fine. I'm being patient. Oh my
There's
fucking
two more,
God.
two more in spawn.
I got it. Dude, that was crazy. Oh my God. Calling the nuke in. Let's go. Let's go. Nuke on Voltown with a Hawker. Oh my
You're
gosh.
telling me a dude named Slime Amount is like a young.
Yeah, drop a like and subscribe because, oh my God, the last shot was crazy.